Well, unfortunately, our unbeaten run is finally over, and the sad thing, we lost in the Dutch Cup. Let's go ahead and get into it, my dudes. Before we get into today's episode, why don't you go ahead and leave a thumbs up, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment down below. Well, as I mentioned before, we just got knocked out of the Dutch Cup. Yeah, it was tough. I was a bit disappointed in our performance in that match, and we've passed through the transfer deadline, and stuff has happened. Nothing crazy has happened, but some stuff that is a little bit disappointing for me. Though it's nothing serious, but stuff has happened. We mentioned that we was wanting to sell Rosler before his contract expired, before anybody came in and offered him one. Unfortunately, it didn't happen. Peterborough came in, offered him a contract, so he is joining them after his contract expires. A bit disappointing because I really did want to sell him because he's a good player. I thought we could have got a little bit of money for him, but unfortunately for us, it doesn't work out that way. And we've brought up, I think, just one more player from the reserve team since we last left off. It's Croma. He's a young player, 18 years old. It was the guy we signed earlier on in this season. He's a backup right back option, so we've brought him up to the first team. And little did I know, Velenas had a contract extension in his contract, so we went ahead and triggered that thing, so we don't have to worry about losing him either. Good news there. He stays as a fringe-level player for us. Excited about that. Asagari, he is still out. Rui, he got hurt. He's almost back, though, so we're doing fine on that. We also have done a couple other things in the transfer window. Nothing, like I said, it's nothing crazy. Lijon, he left the club. He's gone out on loan with a optional fee to purchase him for like $18K. Van Schupen's on loan now. We sold this guy, and then Court Smith went out on loan. Pay, just basically get his salaries off, his wages off the book. They are paying 100% of his salary. So good news there. We're starting to clear out some of this dead weight that we can't use. People that are a little bit too expensive. Looking at our schedule, we've only played a couple matches since we last left off. We lost to Graf Shop in the Dutch Cup 3-1. We looked really poor, as I said, guys. You guys can look at the ratings. Trying to see who you guys can't see. So Roma, so you couldn't see Kosaya and Quincy. They put out a 6.6 and 6.8, but you can see Borneman put out a 6.2, Sutingen 6.4, Keston's a 6.2. Now my boy Charlie put out a good rating of a 7.2. Lucho was poor. Oji was poor. Rutan was poor. It was not a good match. It was really poor. Emin, we go out and beat 2-0 though. Sunjin's bounces back. He gets a brace in this match. Then we played a friendly against Helmansport during an international break, I think. Looked really good in this match. Borneman gets back in goal. Keston gets a hat trick in it, and Roy gets a goal as well. That's when he picked up his injury. Up today, we got Rhoda JC and Outmore. Should be fun. It's their second team. You get it. I'm ready to get up to the first team. I'm ready to get up to the top flight, so I don't have to worry about these dang second teams because it messes with my head, my dudes. It really does. Okay, I just wanted to double check, make sure we've checked everything off. Hay is not back yet. He's out for 1 to 4 more days. He's been out for quite some time. I'm ready to get him back. Dynamics, guys, we're looking good. The club atmosphere has went down just a little bit. I'm guessing that's because of that loss. But nothing scary. We asked the board once again if we could sign a senior, or if we could get a senior affiliate, and nope. They said no. They did not want it. It was a bit disappointing because that is part of what I want to do in the save. I want to get a senior affiliate so we can bring in players from that senior affiliate, and yeah, disappointing that didn't work. So it looks like we may be doing what we've done this off. We may be doing what we've done at the start of the season once again with our loans, where we try to find some bigger clubs than us and bring in a couple of guys that are under the age of 21 or younger and help them develop a little bit. I've been really pleased with Timo Borneman to the point where I would really like to extend his loan for next year. I really would, because I don't see us re-signing Bellotti. I really don't. I mean, it's $68,000 per year. I just don't see it. Borneman has worked his way up. You could argue he's our number 1 striker behind or in front of Sunjins, but since Sunjins is one of our players, I don't consider that. I consider Sunjins to be one of our top striker. That leaves us 2 options. I'd like to bring in a couple more guys, maybe some youngsters that we could eventually sign, but I haven't found anybody that I'm just in love with yet. So There we go. It's time for this match. I haven't picked a team. We're going up against Rhoda JC first. I hope I am saying that one correctly. Let's get into it. Pick our team. I did start training a control possession, and that's for Chavi there. But we're going to go back with our wing play. See what we want to do here. We want to move that around for sure. I want to play Baker instead of Velenos. I'm happy with that. Do we have any tired bodies out there? We really don't, do we? I would like to do some different stuff in this lineup today. I really would. So, like, I'm thinking about bringing Chroma on as our right back. Dion Malone moving in for Rosler. Since Rosler is leaving the club, we need to go ahead and prepare for that. Figure out what we want to do. See what Cromer can do. See if he's a player that we could potentially use next season. I doubt it. I bet he's going to go back to the reserve team like the rest of these guys. But I do just want to double check that. We got Olaji in goal. Back four of Cromar, Malone, Lucho, and Machard. In the midfield, we got Baker and Chavi. Right-hand side is Roy. Left-hand side is Kestens. Up top, it's your boys. It's Suntjens and it's Bornman. Let's get out here and get 3 points. Let's go. All right. They're warming up. They're taking a minute. They got to get warmed up, guys. They got to stretch out their stuffs, you know. All right, here we go. We're finally in the dressing room. Yeah, hey, recent praise, you know, justified, all of that stuff. Now we're walking out. Let's go. So this is going to be a little bit of a confusing match. We're not the team in black. We are wearing white. Just to let y'all know, because that did kind of confuse me right then. Do we get one here? Do we start it off early? See, I even got a little bit confused right then. I about said that we won the ball right there, but we didn't. Roy does, though. Suntjens now on the ball. Let's get it here, dudes. Come on. Kestens? I'd like to see Kestens get involved early. Or, hey, Suntjens is totally fine, too. 20th of the season. Roy on the assist. It's 1-0. Taking that early lead today. Good to bounce back. That one match that we lost in the Dutch Cup kind of had me a little bit scared that we was going to start slipping, but it doesn't seem like we are. Suntjens rising up once again. That's Suntjens' game for us. That's all he's done this season is just jump and head stuff in. I would like to know the percentages of him finishing with his feet and his head, because I'm going to guess it's pretty damn close, to be honest with you. It seems like that's the only way he ever scores, really. It's another highlight here. Let's take this away. Come on now. Okay, we'll just let him sit on it. You know, it's fine. We're up 1-0. You guys can hang on to it. We don't need this ball yet. Okay, I would like to get it back, though. I really would. I mean, this is, hey, riveting football right here. Just center back holding on to the ball. Machart wins this one. They can't get past our line. There we go. Suntjens to Bornman. Gets past his man. He's getting closed down quickly. Takes the shot. Does a really good job to win us a corner considering how many defenders was in front of him. I mean, that was nice. Here we go. Chavi to take this corner. Sends it in. Cleared out. Can he get to it? He cannot. Into that highlight. All right. We got another one. Machart's taking this one from the opposite side. Suntjens sends that thing into the tunnel there. I mean, that had some velocity on it, didn't it, my dudes? All right, here we go. Another one. Chavi. Guys, we're just getting all the set pieces. Just not finishing on them. Okay, sorry, I had a really weird spot right there that I just didn't know what to say. Kestens plays this to Machart. We got 1 minute of added time. Can we get a second before the halftime whistle? Suntjens is close to it. Goes out for a throw-in. Suntjens is so damn close on a couple tries. I mean, I'm not disappointed, but I feel like, I know the XG just says we have a .99, but guys, we was close to multiple goals there, so I feel like we should have scored on 1 or 2 of those. Unfortunately, we didn't. It's still only a 1-goal lead, and it starts off with Rhoda in possession. Suntjens just takes us. I've said Suntjens' name so many times today. Bornman, he was feeling a little bit jealous of Suntjens. Chavi is on the assist. 2-0. Hey, let's go. Chavi has been really good since coming to the club. I was a bit worried when I seen him that he was a 2.5-star player. Our scouts rated him as a 3-star player. Came in at a 2.5-star player, but since coming to the club, he's been involved in a lot of attacks. He's been with a lot of the goals. I've been really happy with him, whether it be he's getting goals or he's on the assist. Just a solid player for us this first season that has bags of potential. I'm so excited to see what he can do. Suntjens, okay. I mean, Was he offsides? I don't know. I don't know what happened there. First 60 down. Do we drop some encouragement? We haven't said a word to the guys today. They've been playing okay. I should have kept my mouth shut. I apologize. Apologize, guys. I'm sorry. Everybody is upset. Not just one, not just two. Every stinking body is mad at me at this point, and I feel kind of bad about it. Not really. Okay, Quincy, what do you want? Can we play you as a winger on this side? I would like to do that, I think. Or we'll play Antonio. I mean, Antonio's a good player that, unfortunately, he started dropping a little bit of time because Roy has been just that damn good, hasn't he? I kind of want to bring Winsink in just to get a little bit of game time for the young fella. I think we bring him on for Malone. What do we think? I'm okay with that change. I am. We're up 2-0. Maybe a little bit early to do something risky like that, but we're bringing on him. Like I said, I want to see what some of these players that we called up from the reserve team can do. Okay, that was a bit of an odd one, but not really threatening. That's fine. I mean, they're still mad at me, guys. How dare I encourage you? Bornman flicks that over to Suntjens, who's on a brace now, 21st of the season. Bornman on the assist, 3-0. Good stuff. I think our final change will be Keston's coming out. I want to get Quincy on the pitch. I really do. I want to see like a solid performance from him. And depending on where Alkmaar's second team is, we may start him in place of Keston's in the next match, just to give him a bit of give Keston's a break, and also to give Quincy some game time. He's coming on. I probably should take Suntjens off, but I'm not going to. He's a tired boy, but that's fine. That's fine. Hey, yeah, do it. Do it to it. Final 10 minutes. Let's get out of here with this victory. Okay. Somebody just got a card, I'm assuming. Something happened there that we didn't see. Hey, I mean, like I said, it was just over the bar. Guys, that was a lot more than just over the bar, wasn't it? 3 minutes of added time. Let's get out of here. Suntjens kicking this in. Tonio gets on it for his second of the season. Suntjens on the assist. Comes in as a sub and scores. Makes it 4-0. Antonio's a good player. It's just that Keston's and Roy has just been lights out. Antonio picking up that injury really hurt his game time since then. Feel a little bit sorry for the guy, but not enough to care. Not enough to care. There we are. Full-time whistle, 4-0. Guys, that was fan-freaking-tastic. Happy with the performance. All that fun stuff. You know, yeah, good stuff. Played well. Keep up the good work. All that. Guys, we're pulling away from Almere City, too. And we have a match in hand against them. I wanted to see. Suntjens was the man of the match. Hey, good job out there. And like I said, I'm thinking this next match we are going to rotate a little bit. I believe we're going to play. I was honestly impressed with Cromar's first appearance. What did he actually put out that first in his first start of this save for us? 7.3. I mean, guys, to me, that justifies another start in the next match. Played fantastic out there, so he's going to start in the next one. We want to play Quincy. I want to play him on the left-hand side instead of Keston's. Give Keston's a little bit of a break. And I'm honestly debating Kosaya up top, but in reality, I'll probably end up just playing Bellotti. Well, we may be doing a little bit just too much squad rotation. I've been accused of that in the past, but I want to see these guys. I really do. Like I said, Cromar looked really good in the last match. We haven't seen a ton of minutes put out by Quincy yet, so that's why we're starting him today. And yeah, I'm kind of ready to see what they can do. We got Olaji in goal, a back four of Cromar, Malone, Lucho, and Machard. In the midfield, Baker and Xavi. Right-hand side, Roy. Left-hand side, it's Quincy. Up top, it's Bellotti and Bornman. I've been doing some scouting in the league of some of the top goal scorers and some of the people in the highest average rating. That way, in case we do get bumped up next year, or that way, in case we're in the if we win promotion this year is what I'm trying to say. If we win promotion, hopefully we have a couple of people scouted that can help out the squad. I'm trying to limit myself to players that are 25 and younger, obviously either Dutch or people that are trained in the Netherlands. So yeah, there's a couple of them out there that I'm interested in, but I want to see what the scouts say about them. And just see how much they would actually cost the club, because that's a big key. Is the money? Hey, let's not talk about transfers. Match is on. Xavi takes us. Chavi, guys, I love this kid. Second of the season. That's why I got so excited for that one. If that would have been Bellotti, if that would have been Boardman, probably not that excited. But because it's my first major signing with the club, I was excited about it. Let's go. Chavi just buries it. I mean, hey, let's go. Dude's a legend already in my book. 1-0. Go ahead, Chavi. Celebrate a little bit, young fella. You do you. Here we go. Need to get the ball back here. They're back. They're starting left back for Alkmaar's second team is a guy that always pops up on my scouting reports as well. He looks pretty solid. The scouts say he would be like a useful signing for us. If it's one of those situations, if we stayed like in the league that we're at now, I probably would sign him. I probably would, but I just don't know. He's a 2.5-star player. He's still somebody that I might potentially try getting. He's got 5-star potential, so definitely a lot more potential than we've got right now. Because Mishart's a 2-star player. I think he's like a 3-star potential. Maria's a 3-star player, 3-star potential. He's not going to get any better. I've been impressed with Mishart. Like when I first came into the save, I was like, I'm going to play. Hey, Quincy says, hey, boss, I know Keston's been on fire. I just got called up. Give me some game time. Chavi on the assist. I mean, that was another just beautiful. I mean, goodness gracious. Was it luck? Probably so, but we'll take it. Good stuff. I'm happy about that. Like, that makes me really happy. Like, just knowing that some of these guys that we have on the reserve team that we've called up has performed. And it's another situation of if we was down in the league that we're in right now another year, we could develop some of these kids that are our guys already that could be really good for us. And I would be excited about that, but it looks like we're getting promoted this season. First world problems. Meanwhile, my club, Derby, is, you know, liquidation. Guys, we're running away with this one 3-0. Was that Roy or Bellotti? I think it was Roy, and Bellotti was on the assist. I don't even know what to say anymore. Just let's freaking go. We got a lot of complacency out there. Time to drop some praise on the guys. Get these guys back up a little bit. The attack has been wonderful today. Roy is halfway dead. He wasn't fully fit coming into this match, so we're going to go ahead and take him off. And Antonio coming on for him. Chavi's getting tired. Baker's getting tired. We're going to take Chavi out. He's had an excellent game. Belinas coming on the pitch for us now. Our first two changes. I'll probably be leaning toward Baker with this final one, to be honest with you, just because he's on a card and he's tired as well. Drop a little bit more praise on him. We got to get these guys fired up. Got to keep them going. This has been a short match. Just looked at the time on it. Guys, I know he's not ready yet. I think we're going to give Tom Hayes some time here. We need to get him fit. He's still banged up, so maybe this will be good for him. He's taking this corner for us. Promar, first of the season for him. We got a lot of first of the seasons in this match. Promar and Quincy, the two new guys. Two guys that just got called up from the reserve squad scoring in this match. Cromar might be just earning himself another start. I love this team. I really do. Like, I am already thoroughly enjoying this save. Like, yeah, I really enjoy these saves that we put a little bit of restrictions on who we can sign. Chavi was our best performer, 7.8. Had a fantastic game. Outstretched arms, good win, all that fun stuff. But since we got a little bit of extra time, we may take a look at some of the guys that I am scouting. Some of them I am really, really impressed with some of their attributes. So I hope they end up working out for us. Quincy was the man of the match. Hey, he had a 93% pass completion, so we're going to praise him on that. That was fantastic, guys. I didn't expect him to win the player of the match. So the guys that we are scouting right now, that's not what I meant to click. Here we go. So scouting the American. 1.6 mil for him as a number 10 and a central mid. We really don't need another central mid, but he's a 3-star player, 5-star potential. If we could get him on that low end of that price check, I'd be happy with that. I'd be really happy with that, but I don't know for sure. Dylan Vente playing for Rota JC right now. Once again, another player that's a striker, can play as a number 10 player that if we could get on that lower end of the price range, I would be happy with doing that. But Do we do that? I doubt it. I think we would have to rely on expiring contracts, and his doesn't expire until next year. So don't believe that one would get done. El Kajiri, a 3-star player, 4.5-star potential. Just recently started scouting. His contract ends in 2 years. He's a little bit on the pricey side, so I don't really see us going after him. But I did want to scout him just to get that updated. Platt here, I would really like to sign him as a right back option for us. He's a 3.5-star player, 4.5-star potential. That price tag is very, very nice. It ends in 2 years. So for that, I'm fine paying that, especially if we get promoted. If we get promoted, that'd be huge. Okay, it just got swapped up a little bit. So who did we not go over? We didn't go over this guy right here. Hilterman. He's second or third in the league in scoring right now. He's a 3.5-star player, 4-star potential. I want to see what that is, though. He's not fully scouted yet, so we got to get that situated. Just see if there's anybody else that we've missed. Did we go over this guy? We didn't. This is an old man. Not really. He's 26, but he's older than what we usually do. But man, he's got some mentals, doesn't he? His leadership's the only thing that's kind of low on that end. But I would like to sign this guy. I mean, he can play as a left back for us. He's a center back option. Really good going forward. He's got good corners, good crossing. Free kick taking's good. Good heading. He's good in the air. I mean, I like everything about this guy. I would really like to see what we could get him for potentially, maybe even. So there would be some options that we could sign. So obviously, I think next season we need to look at left back because Machart, if we get promoted, as good as he's been this season, I don't think he would get it done in the next level. Right back, I would like to look at because Dion Malone would probably come inside unless we sign a center back. Not 100% sure. We've got a lot of work to do this offseason. We've still got some time till we get there, and I'm not sure where we want to come back from. I mean, really? I know we played Maastricht earlier, but we lost the Graafschap in the Dutch Cup. So I think I would like to come back for Maastricht and Graafschap just because we get a little bit of revenge against them bastards. I think that would probably be the best situation. Well, that was a nice one. We got new guys that scored goals. I'm happy about that. If you enjoyed this episode, leave a thumbs up, subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a comment down below. And as always, my dudes, thank you for watching.